The update is coming. We are almost certain. Like, we haven't got final confirmation, but we're almost certain that in the next 7 days, 8 hours, that update's going to drop. Realistically, it's going to be in the next 5 days, I would guess, because the update's not going to come on Friday. It's not going to come on Saturday or Sunday, just because of how these things tend to work. Now, I'm going to walk you through what you need to do before the update comes. You'll notice I have not one, not two, not three, but 4 Doom Cannons deployed. That's because my resources are almost jam-packed. I want to keep as many resources as I possibly can. As you can see here, people are scouting me, but not attacking me. We scroll back here. 0 people. Scouted by 3 players, attacked by 0. Scouted by, like, just fully. People are not attacking me. So almost never do I recommend making prototypes. Go out, make yourself as many prototypes as you possibly can. That is step number 1. Step number 2, the Mega Crab is still here. You want to make sure that all your resources are completely full when it's gone. I've been using this troop combo. I will do some more Mega Crab attacks later on, as you can see here. Not doing super duper great, but still doing something. Now, the Mega Crab's going to be gone in 8 hours, 55 minutes. I doubt the update's going to drop in the next 8 hours, 55 minutes. So what you want to do is go through, get rid of all the NPCs, because NPCs do nothing for you but take up space. We're going to be destroying those. Then you're going to want to jump all the way back in, jump into your shop, to make sure that you got code ZMod in there, and at the same time, Operation Chest. I am worried about iron for the update. Not entirely sure why. There's not, like, this is not me giving you some inside info. It's just typically iron is the thing. So I'm going to pick those diamonds. I'm going to pick up a couple extra trader crates to get my resources over full, just because I want to make sure that when and if the update drops, I want to have all of the resources. So maybe spend some of those trader tokens. That all depends on where you're at on the Mega Crab, but more importantly, go through, prune your map. As you can see here, we've got Sam here with 300,000 minimum of each resource. I am going to keep him. This one, questionable. That one, not too bad. We're going to leave that for now. I am throwing an emoji in anyone. Look at that. That one right there, that is a keeper. I am going to save this. I am not going to attack any PvP bases until that update drops. That way, when I get ready to lose a little bit of resources, it doesn't really matter all that much. Just getting all those emojis on there, replacing all the ones that I can, and the easy way to replace them is you can wait a day or so and then just hit find new opponent, or alternatively you can just attack them. So that's what I've been doing as well, just getting rid of these low resource bases. I don't care about this base. We're just going to drop all of our troops, getting rid of some things. Full on update hype. I am tentatively, I am hesitant. I can't even find the words to describe this update. Really hoping that there's some great stuff in here. Still, there's been some sneaks. Do check out Boom Beach's Twitter and their YouTube channel. We don't really know what's coming quite yet, though. So just gotta cross those fingers. Hope that it's some bug fixes. No new bugs, just new fun stuff. So now the whole point of this was working around that Mega Crab. Yes, Mega Crab gives you the ultimate source for resources, but it's going to be gone soon. You know what? Let's do a couple different... I'm not going to boost for this. As you can see here, I've got 29 attacks left. I don't have the time. We've got to carve pumpkins tonight. Halloween is tomorrow. Already picked up the legendary trophy, so we're just going to drop our troops. Don't need to boost at this point. If you are a low level, just a reminder that you're not going to be able to use all your attacks, so consider just using GBE only attacks. We need to get Bullet moving forwards before he dies. Almost lost him already. My Mega Crab attacks have not been the best. I sat around drinking adult beverages, playing on the couch last night. Great way to kill a quiet evening at home. Boom Beach has done pretty well on this Mega Crab. I really, really wish there would be some of those scary mortars, but or taunt towers, or all of the other fun, even the fact that there's been none of the critter bat vaults. I don't really mind that one. The critter bats don't clear mines, and so just the fact that we've got regular critters instead is not the worst thing in the world. If you are wondering why the heck I'm using tanks, Life Leech is amazing. These Cryoneers are also helping slow buildings down. This is not the optimal troop loadout, but I found it to be very, very easy to play with this troop loadout when I wasn't paying a heck of a lot of attention. I will be the first one to admit that I had one eye on the hockey game, one eye on whatever the heck else was happening, and playing Boom Beach at the same time. So I found that with the Mega Crab, of late, I'm kind of multitasking whenever I'm playing it. So that's one of the great things about being a max level player. You can get to stage 71 and have not boosted or paid a heck of a lot of attention. So a bunch of people in our low-level task forces are proud and excited to have made it to stage 28, and you should be. As soon as you get to stage 18 or so, it starts to get very, very difficult for low-level players, but it's just mind-blowing how people can get deep, deep, deep into the Mega Crab all because of statues. This account that you're watching me play on right here, I do not have Mega Crab statues, so as a result, I'm a little bit handicapped in just not going to go nearly as far. Statues make all the difference in the world, so if you're on the fence as far as what the heck you should do for your statues, get rid of those greens, get rid of those blues. You don't have to go full on Mega Crab statues, but just going purples and reds are going to help you. Now, speaking of purples and reds, I will not be placing a resource reward statue. The reason why I show you guys all of these tips is so that you don't have to drop your statues or change your statues. As soon as the update drops, you'll be ready for it. And speaking of update dropping, reminder, I can't preach this enough. Don't touch the boat. By not touching the boat, it just makes the update so much easier. I am hoping to get Laser Rangers, assuming there actually are Laser Rangers based on the tips, the sneaks and the teases. My gut is screaming they have to be in the game, but I want to get those to max level, whatever that level is, whether it's 6 or 8 or 27. I want to get max Laser Rangers if they do in fact drop. I know I have to be very, very careful because at some point someone's going to say, but Zedmot said there were Laser Rangers. I know all the same things as you guys. I am waiting with bated breath just like you guys. And if you're wondering why I'm showing you doing stage 71 in 3+ attacks, it's because, like I said, I am not going to use all my attacks. I just told you guys to be careful with your resources, and now I'm wasting all sorts of them. So I am just a walking... What's that word I'm thinking of? Yeah, hypocrite, I think is the word I'm talking about. So don't just go attack things willy-nilly. I personally am not overly worried about gold, but I am a little bit worried about iron and stone and wood. So that's why I'm attacking the Mega Crab right now, trying to get those things full. That is my goal. Fill up the iron, fill up the wood, and then I'm going to cash in some of those trader tickets. Now, at the same time, I want to show you guys this. That right there, that has millions and millions and millions of gold, and how I'm going to show you that is by finishing off this Mega Crab, and then we're going to click that boat. That is the easiest possible way to check to see just how ridiculous your resource boat is. And if you don't know what I'm talking about as far as that resource boat, please do check the cards above in that top right hand corner of that screen, because it is amazing just how many resources you can fit in that boat. Personally, I don't understand why Supercell made that change. I think that was an absolute ridiculous, silly mistake on their part, because that's going to cost them all sorts of diamonds. I think that was a huge mistake on their part, but I will take it because it is absolutely amazing for the players of Boom Beach. Maybe they took what the players need to heart. I don't know, but regardless, This should be enough to finish off this base. That boom cannon is going to do a number on our Scorcher, so we're going to throw that crystal shield on top. Tanks so slow. I need that boom cannon to be gone because we are just about to lose all sorts of Scorchers to it. Let's get our shocks out here in about now. Shocking the boom cannon and the shock launcher. Getting our bombardiers in, crushing this mega crab. I hope you guys enjoyed this mega crab. Not the typical Halloween mega crab. Missing out on a number of different features, but hopefully next year those will be back. Again, we don't know what's coming in this update, but hopefully there's some form of mega crab. Just to get the mega crab has kind of gone a little tiny bit stale of late, so would love something on the task force side of things, something on the mega crab side of things. There's lots and lots of wishes and hopes and dreams in my mind, but we're just gonna have to wait and find out in the next days, weeks, hours, whatever the heck it might be. Low battery warning. Bullets got all sorts of health. Those bombardiers are dodging, though, that laser dodging and weaving. I'm just gonna hold all of my remaining gunboat energy just in case we got to give Bullet an energy drink. Let Bullet go as red as you can. He does a little bit more damage when you let him go red, but you don't want to let him go too far, as you can see there, because that shock launcher, he can't drink from that green bottle when he's shocked, so needed to be a little bit cautious there. We'd better win this, otherwise I'm going to be very... There we go, there's the next energy drink. Bombardiers doing all of the good work for us, and down goes stage 71. Was it a sexy solo? No, it definitely wasn't, but I saved some powder, we got some resources, and it gave me a little bit of time to go over all the things you need to do for this update using the Mega Crab as your launching platform. So only got one Dark Crystal. That is the equivalent of one powder. Glad I didn't boost, but check this out. We have filled up all... Did we fill up all of them? Let's just claim all of those things. Gold storage is full. Wood not quite full. We're down a little tiny bit. Iron as well. Do I want to click that boat? I guess we could click that boat just for the sake of it. Because, I mean, look at this. We've got more resources there than we could ever use. And that resource boat is still full. So that is my plan for when the update drops. Also, I've got this right here. Attack plan sitting there waiting to be used, assuming there's going to be a new troop. That is going to be all for me, though. Wanted to get this out before the Mega Crab went away, give you guys a little bit of tips, because we know that update's coming. I don't often say to use prototypes, but as you can see here, it is working for me. I've defended a couple times in the last little while, all because of those 4 prototypes. So I am going to have 4, and by the way, don't use shield generators, because anyone who uses tanks or Scorchers are just going to burn through all that stuff anyways. Do consider throwing out some of those Doom Cannons. Let's just check to see what's available in... Yep, Doom Cannon's still there. Boom Surprises as well. Both great options. Shock Blasters as well. It all depends on how many of those prototype parts you have. I try and balance it, but for this one, just wanted to go full Doom Cannons all the time, trying to keep those resources as best I can. I can't say you should boost ice, but if you have ice, you might as well boost it, I suppose. I would never have green or blue statues, but if you got blue, you might as well boost them. Anyways, that is going to be all for me. Have a fantastic Halloween. I shall talk to you tomorrow before we go out trick-or-treating and all that stuff. Hopefully the update comes in the next couple hours. Who knows? Fingers are crossed. I'll talk to you soon. As always, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your aunt, whatever it might be. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace.